No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again. If you mean hunter of traitors, cleanser of our bloodline, then for once you speak the truth, abomination. You are welcome to try. If you mean hunter of traitors, cleanser of our bloodline, then for once you speak the truth, abomination. You are welcome to try. Time to return home, traitor. No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed. Take pride, XCOM. Pride that you have come further than any of your kind. Pride that your death this day honors the elders. XCOM, do not mistake the failings of my brother for hope. Your pride has led you to this moment. Your deaths today are so meaningless. Well met, XCOM. You have proven your worth against my brothers. Now, your real test begins. Onward! Leave no human standing. Let the Elder's will be done. You will fight and die as ordered. Go! Destroy them quickly. Show them what the Elders have asked of you. You were created for this very purpose. Now go! At one time you were all chosen by the Elders. Honor them. Serve your masters well. Destroy all who stand in your way. Leave these humans with nothing but regret. The Elders will hear no excuses, accept no failure. Do not disappoint them. Just as you come to realize the Elders' true intent, so too will you come to understand the inevitability of your fate, Commander. It seems the Elders' will has nearly been carried out. Perhaps the Chosen were an unneeded measure after all. I admire your tenacity, your courage in the face of what must be a terrifying realization. Soon you will face the end, one way or another. For all of your efforts, you cannot stop the Elder's will. Soon the Avatar Project will be complete. Soon we will all be saved. The Avatar Project draws to completion. We can delay our game no longer, Commander. I must return you to the Elders. Your ship will crumble, and you will return to the Elders as I have promised them. And so we strike at your heart, the last refuge of your faltering resistance. The Elders will have their prize, and I will have mine. The time has come to end this struggle once and for all. Your Avenger will fall today. There is nowhere left to run, nowhere you can possibly hide. This will be your final stand, Commander. The Elders have developed many weapons of war. Strange that it would be this that leads to your downfall. Word of the Avenger has spread even to the Elders' ears. It will make a fitting coffin for you, Commander. Even if you escape, I will surely find you, no matter where you run. This is the end for you, Commander. My triumph today means your world is mine. Your ship stands as a bastion to those who resist, a validation of their efforts. Today, I will show them the futility of hope. I doubt there are many among your kind that have not heard tales of the Avengers' daring exploits. We will write the final chapter here today. The destruction of your ship will be the defining moment in my ascendancy. Prepare for your return to the Elders, Commander. This is the beginning of the end, Commander. With your headquarters destroyed, there will be no more running. Your people have suffered greatly to protect you, Commander. Now they will sacrifice the only refuge they had left. It will do nothing to slow the collapse of your only refuge. I must withdraw. Back to the shadows. To the cover of darkness. A tactical retreat. Bent, not broken. I move among the reeds. You cannot follow. My path is clear. The time is now. I must move. There will be no escape. With great fury, the storm is coming. An unstoppable force. No further restraint. There will be no shelter. The storm rages on. All will know my wrath. No one escapes the storm. There will be no more running. The elders send more to serve me. My forces grow in number. I will not be outmatched nor outnumbered. The armies at my disposal are endless. The elders bolster me with reinforcements. This battle is not over yet. All that the elders command are at my service. The elders' servants are eager to join the fray. My reserves are endless, Commander. I call upon the elders' forces to serve me. Last we met, you left one of your own behind. Will you be so quick to abandon another this time? Even among the elders' lesser minions, a true soldier never leaves another behind on the field of battle. Can the same be said of you? The dishonor of your defeat is only compounded by the contempt you've shown your own soldier by leaving them behind. How do you presume to gain the trust of these humans when they see you're so quick to leave them behind in battle? My gratitude at the gift you've left me is tempered by my surprise at you forsaking your own soldier. Your soldiers fight well, Commander. A pity their lives matter so little to you. Perhaps if you knew the fate in store for your captive troops, you might fight harder to save them, Commander. This one possesses such experience, no doubt of great importance to you and your cause. What a loss it must be. A seasoned warrior, left behind in the heat of battle. I wonder what secrets they will share. We know this one holds special value to you, Commander. The infamous Jane Kelly, guilty of incitement and disorder. The elders are eager to speak with her. How many of your soldiers will you leave behind? How many will find themselves in my grasp? You've left another of your soldiers for me to speak with. You should really be more careful. I would have thought you'd have learned not to leave your soldiers so easily within my reach. Even your most adept know nothing of the true power of the Elder's gift. This one will break just as the others have. Now that I have one of your psionically gifted soldiers, perhaps I will test the extent of their power. Your kind behave no better than animals. The Reapers, humans without humanity. I am eager to understand how such a group came to exist. How would your leader feel if he knew that you had allowed yourself to be captured? A Reaper, soon to be in captivity. Your people's insistence on self-reliance is admirable, to a point. I wonder, how long will you last without a place to hide? In the shadows we may be equals, but now the truth is clear. You were just another human, waiting to be subjugated. You have betrayed your masters, your creators, and now you will betray your own kind in turn. Tell me, skirmisher, what will you do with your newfound freedom? Let us delve into your mind and find the truth. I am eager to see what your simple mind could possibly be conceiving without the elders to empower you. You may fight as warriors, but your kind will never have honor. I am eager to deliver all traitors back into the Elder's embrace. I wonder what I might learn from these Templars with such a basic understanding of the gift. I will find out soon enough. I am curious as to the extent of your power, Templar. Soon I will know the truth about your attempts at wielding the gift. Those who would seek to wield the power of psionics often find themselves overwhelmed by its allure. Your attempts at wielding the Elder's power have left you here, weak and exposed. Time is running out, Commander. If you won't face me, I will come to you. Soon enough, you'll find me waiting at the doors of your Avenger, ready to claim the Elder's prize. An unforgivable failure. I will live on. You prevail for now. The Elders call me to return. I am summoned to withdraw. I must return to the Elder's embrace. The Elders control my fate now. The Elders will not allow my passing. Were I to fall today, the Elders would have me suffer a fate worse than death. I must retreat for now, but we will not be apart for long. Though it pains me to flee from a worthy adversary, the Elders will not allow me to die in this world. We will meet again. In fleeing this battle, I feel no shame, for the war has only just begun. I must retreat for now, but we will surely meet again. When the time comes, I will face death with honor, but for now I am called to retreat. At the Elder's behest, I must put strategy before honor. I will retreat for now. You have forced my hand. I will return to the Elders and prepare for the next assault. At one time, it would have been unthinkable that I might ever fall in battle. Now it appears you have bested me once again. It is rare to find an opponent worthy of my skills. Rarer still to find one capable of besting me more than once. You are the only ones who have ever forced my withdrawal, and now you leave me no choice but to flee once again. My link to the Elders will not be broken. My power wanes. Cease your ingress. Deceitful tactics. Face me directly. Your time is running out. Your incompetence can only benefit me. How much more time will you squander? It is time I take my leave. We will meet again. Watch for the shadows. Until next time, Commander. Where will you possibly run that I cannot find you? With each breath, I draw closer. I am coming for you. There is nowhere to run. The end is coming. There will be no escape. The hunt is on. I will end this quickly. I will give you a clean death. Will you simply abandon your soldier to a life of captivity? I could just end it if that is your intent. Soon I'll have learned everything I can from this captive, leaving no reason to keep them alive. What? Will you simply discard them? I grow weary of holding your soldier captive. There's only so much I can learn from them after all. Too often must I chase your kind to the crumbling hull of your dying civilization. At last, we face each other at the place of my creation. May its beauty give you comfort in your dying moments. Your world is bathed in the blood of my enemies. Now is your chance for vengeance. There will be no more running, no more delays. All of your victories, your sacrifices, your struggles, and countless machinations have led to this moment, Commander. I shall give your soldiers a good death. I have failed my masters. I have failed myself. It will take more than superficial wounds to slow my advance. I will prevail, regardless. The Elders empower me to fight on. Your grip on these divergent factions is crumbling, Commander. This one certainly seems to know the inevitable truth. Your soldiers may fight courageously in the field, but they do not hold up well under the pressure of interrogation. You risk much by allowing your soldiers to fall in my grasp, Commander. This one will share a great deal about your organization. There are risks to allowing your soldiers to be held captive, Commander. This one is eager to share the secrets of your fledgling resistance. This one seems keenly aware of your methods, Commander. A veteran of many battles, no doubt. Despite their apparent experience, this one will surely crack under the pressure. I wonder what sort of knowledge this one will reveal, Commander. Your veterans certainly are experts at their craft. Do not fret, Commander. You train them well, but it is inevitable that they break under my will. Even the most experienced of your soldiers can only hold out for so long, Commander. Given time, they all submit. The infamous Jane Kelly. She presents quite the opportunity for my inquiries. Her insights will no doubt prove invaluable. I know how valuable Jane has been to you, Commander. Where would we be today had she not heroically aided in your rescue? This one, Jane Kelly, is among Advent's most wanted criminals. She will no doubt share so many interesting things about your group. I'm afraid a cursory understanding of psionics will do little to shield this one from my interrogations. It seems you've only given them a taste of true power. With more training, perhaps they could have resisted. You've done these so-called psi operatives a disservice, Commander. If this one truly understood the gift, my task would be all the more difficult. These Reapers have such wide-ranging talents. I am sure to learn a great deal during our time together. The Elders would have me kill this one on sight, but I find these treacherous brutes have such intriguing insights into the resistance. Even a psionic cultist, strong in the gift, is no match for my talents. This one knows far more than you might think, Commander. Your ailing soldier was so eager to share their expertise with me during our last encounter. I do treasure their insights. Will your soldiers be so easily swayed into sharing their knowledge this time, Commander? If you leave your forces so vulnerable again, Commander, I will no doubt gain another valuable source of information. Who will it be this time, Commander? Which of your soldiers will tell me your secrets? If you fail to protect your soldiers as before, Commander, then they will continue to share everything they know with me. Would that your soldiers fell in our last encounter, Commander. While I value the information they provide, I find the process of extracting it to be uncomfortable. Even still, your soldiers cling to the notion that their commander will not fail them. A pity their cries for help will go unanswered. You will face me, Reaper. I will not allow you to hide. Proving your worth to your new master. You are weak, and you will fail. You will find no refuge in the shadows, Reaper. You will pay dearly for your part in this, Reaper. Your crimes against the Elders will not be forgotten. You will pay dearly for striking me, traitor. I will remember each and every insult made by your kind. Try as you might, you will never stop the hunt. I will not stop until the last of your kind are dead. The power of the gods is not yours to wield. I have seen far greater power than that. Your power is nothing compared to the Elders. You are wasting your time, Templar. The Elders will not forgive you. There will be no mercy for you, Templar. Even the dishonored can sink lower still. Without the Elders' guidance, you are nothing. The punishment for your betrayal only grows worse with time. Even now you fail to impress the Elders. Pathetic. Given your freedom, look how quickly your skills fade. What good has the gift done you? You know nothing. You pilfer the Elder's gift and squander it just as quickly. The power of the gods is not yours to wield, Templar. Clearly the Elder's power is beyond your control. A pitiful attempt at usurping the power of the gods. As the Elders ask, so do I obey. You were fools to come here, and now we will face each other one last time. The earth is mine now. You have come to my coronation and your funeral. The Elders empower me to fight on. Even death's embrace can be broken by the power of the Elders. As one of the Elders chosen, I transcend your understanding of death. To the chosen, death is merely a delay, an ephemeral inconvenience in the path towards victory. The Elders have given us a great gift. As the chosen, we defy death. We exist beyond its dominion in this world. You've made it further than I would have ever imagined, Commander. Your forces have sacrificed so much to be here, and now you face one last challenge. Come, let us end this once and for all. As much as I have enjoyed our battles, the Elder's patience with you is at an end, Commander. You have come to our sanctuary, and now you will complete your ascension to the Elder's side. You have proven to be a worthy adversary, Commander. Though it would please me to battle face to face, the Elders have need of you. Stand down and embrace the glory that awaits. The Elders have recognized my greatness. Now I will prove myself worthy. The Elders have seen fit to favor my cowardly brother who fights from afar, but that will not matter when I bring you to them. My zealot of a brother has been favored by the Elders, but that won't last for long. The Elders propose an exchange. Your lives, your resistance must end, and in return, this world is mine. I will require your return to captivity, Commander. Consider yourself lucky. You won't suffer long by my hand. I had hoped this is how we would meet, on the field of battle. Your ideologies, your resistance, mean little to me. The Elders offered this world in exchange for you, Commander, and I see no reason to delay the inevitable. It's fitting that we meet on the field of battle. I have no intention of quibbling over ideologies. This world is a prize for the taking. It only requires that I recapture you, Commander, and remove any trace of your resistance from it first. Your soldiers may fight courageously in the field, but they do not hold up well under the pressure of interrogation. You risk much by allowing your soldiers to fall in my grasp. This one will share a great deal about your organization. There are risks to allowing your soldier to be held captive. This one is eager to share the secrets of your fledgling resistance. See now the futility of your actions and stand down. Your deaths will be merciful. An interesting turn of events. I would not have expected to capture one of XCOM's fabled soldiers so easily. You've allowed one of your soldiers to fall into my hands, the hands of your enemy. A crucial mistake. You should have expected I would be turned to settle this. Prepare yourselves. The elders possess many gifts. Where they see you, they send me. There is no place you can run that I cannot reach. Wherever you presume to strike, I will be watching and waiting. The elders grant me their vision, and with it, I am everywhere. The forces of XCOM are legendary for their prowess in battle, their fabled commander even more so. Today, you face a warrior unlike any you have ever encountered, the one who will be your end. With every victory, I come closer to securing the elders' favor and gaining this world for my own designs. As your fledgling resistance crumbles, the embrace of the elders grows ever stronger. You've made it easy to gain the elders' favor. They will be pleased with my progress. It will only be a matter of time before you return to the elders, Commander. My progress has already exceeded their expectations. The elders have promised much in exchange for you, Commander. With each victory, I step closer to the ultimate prize. I will learn a great deal from this soldier, Commander. Your time grows shorter than you might imagine. The more time I spend with these captives, the more inclined they are to share all of your secrets, Commander. You may be surprised to find that these soldiers will share a great deal about your plans, given the right coercion. I expect to learn a great deal from our newest captive. With every captive comes a new source of information to fuel our search. How long before this captive gives up your location, Commander? Have you ever witnessed the effects of a psionic interrogation? It won't take long to break this one. Our methods can be very compelling. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to disrupt the Elders' designs or the facilities required to achieve their culmination. Rest assured, Commander, all who trespass here today will die. You and your meddling forces are not welcome here, Commander. If this world is to be mine, the Elders' plans must come to fruition as they require. There will be no prisoners taken today, Commander. No interrogations given. No, you have persisted for too long, and the Elders grow impatient. Be warned, Commander. You have pressed on for far too long. Any of your forces that persist in trespassing here will never leave this place alive. I will cleanse this world. The tide is turning. Let it wash over you. The Elders' power flows. Let my power wash over you. No rock can break this wave. No rock will break this wave. There can be no escape. Immersed in the power. The wave is coming. Wash away your suffering. I take my leave. I am eager to see what news your soldier will provide, given the proper motivation. If you have any hopes of besting me in the future, you'll have to do better than giving up your soldiers so easily. I had expected more from the great XCOM, but the captive I now leave with will perhaps tell me otherwise. This battle has already revealed more than I could have hoped. I will see you again soon, Commander. I can only hope that all of our future encounters go as well as this one has. I've I've already learned so much about your plans. This won't take nearly as long as I had envisioned. One of the Chosen has reached your hallowed Avenger. Where they fail, I will succeed. You've survived one assault on your headquarters, Commander, but how long can you hope to resist us all? To have your ship within their grasp and let it slip away, my rivals will no doubt incur the wrath of the Elders for their missteps. You've managed to outlast my rivals' assault on your ship, but at what cost, Commander? My brother squandered an opportunity to end this game of hide-and-seek once and for all. When I find you, there will be no such escape. A close call, Commander. If my brother can find you, so will I. I assure you the outcome will be much different on that day. You did well to repel my brother's assault on your ship, Commander. The Avenger is a prize unworthy of him. I alone shall present it to the Elders. My sibling sees your soldiers, Commander. I trust you've left something for me. Your soldiers fall so easily before my rivals. Have you taught them nothing of war? My brethren are gaining ground with each passing day as your failures continue to mount, Commander. You have allowed my rivals to gain the upper hand. I only hope you save some of your strength for me. Pray that your captured soldiers expire soon, Commander. My brethren do not possess my gentle touch. I would not wish my worst enemy to be held at the hands of my brethren, Commander. You have my sympathies. Falling so easily in combat to one of my lesser rivals, I had expected more from you. How can you expect to defeat me if you cannot overcome my lesser brethren? A defeat at the hands of my brother bodes poorly for the future of your resistance, Commander. I had expected a foe worthy of my talents. Your efforts so far have left me wondering if that foe exists. A pity. Having fallen to one of the lesser chosen, defeat has already clouded your vision. It won't be long now. It is wrong to question the mind of the Elders, but after your latest defeat at the hands of my brother, what could it be that they see in you? This world cannot be left in the hands of my brethren. Surrender to me now, Commander, while there is still a chance. You cannot hope to defeat them. All of the Elders' children are not created equal. I will not fall so easily. With every failure, my rivals bring me one step closer to victory. The Elders will not look kindly upon the chosen who have fallen so quickly. If they cannot stand against your pitiful soldiers, the other chosen do not deserve this world. Credit to you for defeating one of my rivals. They underestimated your talents. I will not. I will shed no tears for those who have failed in their duty to the Elders, even my kin. So you have defeated one of my rivals. My thanks. Still, do not expect that I will falter so easily. My brother's death but paves the path to my victory. This world shall be mine. To be among the chosen is a great honor, but to have fallen so quickly, the Elders will not be pleased. Though my rivals fall, do not mistake their weaknesses for universal truths, Commander. I will not fail as they have. I had warned the Elders that my brethren were not up to the task. Still, their deaths only solidify my place as the true chosen. No other challengers remain. This This world will be mine. And now I am the last of my kind, the Elder's true chosen one. As I expected, the others have failed. It falls to me alone to carry out the Elder's will. I am all that remains of the chosen, and I will not go quietly. The other chosen have fallen. There is no one to stand in my way now. Such weakness. Now you see why the chosen were sent to deal with this situation. The elders have wasted significant time on these inferior beings. If the elders will it, I will face you alone. I need no help from them. They are nothing more than a distraction. Must I do everything myself? For years, the elders have stayed my hand against humanity. They have been patient with you, forgiving. Yet I fear your actions today have changed that. How tragic. Surrender is the only chance this world has for peace. Do not squander what little of it still remains. Submit now, and my masters may yet show mercy. Did you think the elders were blind to your treachery today? They who gave life to us all, even you, pray tell, mocks. To think I once pleaded with my masters on humanity's behalf, yet now you stand with traitors. Our greatest failure, our greatest shame. Humanity's valiant struggle to defeat the elders would see them ally with the very creatures that burnt their world. Were my brother here, he would laugh. Had then soldiers were granted a pure existence, free of want or desire, full of purpose and duty, the ultimate perfection. Yet you rejected this. I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune. You mean my brother? Be thankful you did not ever face me, human. That changes today. You have seen but a taste of my power, traitor. Prepare yourself to face my full wrath. Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments. These mindless, soulless wanderers are even worse off than the humans. This planet has become a haven for all sorts of aggravating creatures. I wouldn't have thought that an even lesser form of human could possibly exist. The mist has you. The cloak of darkness. Descend into the mist. You cannot escape it. The mist surrounds you. Your eyes deceive you. Do not fear the darkness. The darkness awaits. Let the mist flow forth. My rival holds your ally captive, no doubt under great duress. What will they reveal, I wonder? If my rival chosen can seize your forces so easily, perhaps I should take one for myself. I promise you a clean death. The next world awaits you. Where one goes, the other follows. An exacting strike. My blades thirst. Mind and body divided. Draw your final breath. Make your peace. You will fall across my blades. The honed edge cuts deep. The elders will have their prize, and I shall have mine. No one will prevent my ascendancy. Certainly not you. Join me in the darkness, and I will end this quickly. While I admire your courage, there will be no compromises. You may retain your honor, but your lives are forfeit. Try as you might, I will never waver. A new world awaits me, but you will never see it. The elders do not ask for your allegiance. They ask only for your lives. Consider yourselves lucky. At the very least, you will die with honor. So many have already fallen, and yet my work is never done. Agreed. I had not thought this possible, to fight another on equal footing. How exhilarating. For that, you have my gratitude. It is only when death is on the line that a warrior is truly tested. My resolve remains unwavering, my purpose absolute. I am the will of the elders, their blade which strikes from the shadows. I will not shudder, I shall strike. I do not fear death, only defeat. I shall fulfill my duty to the elders. All their enemies must fall. And yet the end draws near, for all of us soon enough. Victory is the only path to salvation. I must prevail. Even now you push ahead, XCOM, undaunted in your task. A fitting epitaph for your race. May you be remembered. You are the first of your kind to step foot in this place, humans. By the Elder's will, you shall also be the last. For too long have I allowed your war to continue, blinded by the excitement of combat. My duty to the Elders is clear. I can suffer you no longer. And yet you continue, steadfast as always. There is no shame in your defeat today, XCOM. In your name, I shall rule humanity well. You have proven your bravery here, but you cannot hope to defeat an immortal. Do not disgrace your memory with such foolish persistence. Fight, if you must, XCOM. I would expect nothing less. Your deaths give me no pleasure today. Would that we could fight as equals, that your power might match my own. I take no pride in striking down such helpless creatures, yet you leave me no choice. If you are so eager to die, then at least let it be by my hand. There may yet be hope for your world when I take it for my own. And now we must end this. Matters await which need my full attention. I can no longer indulge myself in this struggle. That attack might have proved dangerous if you knew what you were doing. I enjoy watching your meager attempts at wielding the Elder's gift. You could have been something more had you been loyal to the Elders. You have no idea the true power behind your paltry attempts. I fear true mastery of the sword is beyond your reach. Perhaps you'd like to try a more adept sparring partner. You could have learned from me if we weren't destined to be enemies. Your strike only serves to expose your inexperience. The sword is not a weapon for such half-hearted attacks. By whatever means necessary, you force my hand. I prefer the sword to this. Let's end this quickly. Tradition gives way to technology. By whatever means necessary. Inelegant, but effective. I will do what I must. I have many talents. A weapon for every occasion. You will not escape. You'll find no shelter amongst the shadows here, Reaper. The Elders know your kind well, Reaper. The hunters, the trophy collectors, we have seen your crimes. All those years in isolation, festering in anger. It must be exhausting for you, Reaper. The ideologies of your people run counter to those of XCOM, do they not, Reaper? The shadows are my domain. Those who trespass may find themselves adrift in the darkness. I see many things in the shadows, not the least of which is you, Reaper. You shun the outside world, and yet here you are, caught in the same trap as all the rest. I am not your prey, Reaper. If you presume to hunt me like the others, you will find yourself at the end of my blade. Your kind hold potential, Reaper. If only you had managed to avoid entangling yourself in this conflict. You did not think it would be that easy, did you? These innocents give their lives for your freedom, Commander. Will you sacrifice all of them to save yourself? I take no pleasure in the slaughter of these innocents. Traitorous one, the Elders have a special place for you and your kind amongst the lost and broken dregs of this world. There will be no reconciliation for your kind, betrayer. Fight and die with honor, or simply die. It makes no difference to me. You seek to punish the Elders for your very birth, your creation at their hands. What a strange conflict it must be for you. There can be no honor among traitors. You are perhaps the lowliest of all the wretched creatures inhabiting this world. Look on your death today as an act of kindness on my part. Your soldier won't last long, Commander. Perhaps I'll take them with me. If I'm in their wounds, will they share your secrets? I find human captives are most eager to trade their secrets for even the hollowest of promises to extend their pitiful lives. Shall I ferry your soldier back to my stronghold, where they can tell me of your operations more freely? Once I have taken your soldier from the field, I am sure a wealth of new information awaits me, Commander. Knowing that you have allowed their capture, what do you think your soldier will share with me, given their fragile condition? Just as easily as they fall before me, so too will they share your secrets, Commander. This one will surely tell me everything I need to know. The stench of their fear is overwhelming. Their fear grows, Commander. I suspect they will tell me a great deal about your operations. As their pain intensifies, their confidence fades away. Soon they will tell me everything, and there will be nowhere left to hide, Commander. Faced with the prospect of death, your soldiers grasp at any means to delay their passage. What would they tell me were I to grant them mercy? A wealth of information awaits me. I need only tear it from the depths of your soldiers' enfeebled mind. Your soldiers are no match for me, Commander. Their deaths will prove meaningless in the end. If you insist on hiding behind your soldiers, then I will not hesitate to take their lives, Commander. Do you feel regret in throwing away their lives so needlessly, Commander? How many more of these ill-prepared minions must die for your cause before you surrender yourself to me? In another time and place, this one could have lived a long, fulfilling life, Commander. Does that weigh heavy on your conscience? Luck favors you, for now. I will not be deterred. There will be no escape. In failure, I must persist. I will not be denied. I will not be dishonored. So it was fated. I will not accept this. They may live on for now, but their time grows ever shorter. Consider yourself lucky. Most would not survive such a strike. You only delay the inevitable. You will not suffer long. Savor what time you have left. Enjoy these fleeting breaths while they last. You will join your compatriots soon enough. Grasp at the frayed edges of your life. Is your fear so great you must rely on these soulless constructs? I have no fear of your mechanized toys. You will soon discover these techniques are of no use against someone of my talents. These tricks will do you no good here, Commander. I can see right through these petty attempts at gaining the upper hand. I am the unseen, the very definition of stealth. You would presume to move against me. There will be no subterfuge here, Commander. Your attempts at subversion are naive at best. I had hoped you would never find this place, XCOM. You have forced my hand. I can afford to give you no quarter. Your world lies in turmoil, yet you choose to come here to face me. You squander what time you have left. You are not worthy of this world. Your death today, XCOM, ensure that a merciful leader shall assume control of your world. Take solace in that. I had counseled the elders to show patience with your race, yet here you now stand. My brothers were correct. You are unworthy of existence. The elders could have destroyed your race with but a single command, yet they rebuilt your world, offered you hope. Your actions this day are an affront to their generosity. Would it be so hard to trust the elders? To believe for an instant that they fight for more than just a single world? That humanity is not the center of this universe, but just a small part of a greater whole? Your greatest minds struggle to grasp mere slivers of the elders' knowledge. By now, they must see the futility in this conflict. The only way for your race to survive is to submit. And still, the elders offer you mercy, and still you resist. You confuse petulance for righteousness. You doom your entire race. It is not our will that you suffer. Humanity's sacrifice will be great, but so too shall be its rewards. Submit to me now, XCOM. Ensure the future of your people. We are not the monsters. We do not seek to kill and destroy. You project your own failings upon us. You blind yourself from the truth. I offer peace, XCOM, not for you. Your lives are forfeit, but for your children's children. Surrender, and they may yet live. This entire universe will survive. Death is the only way out of this place for you, XCOM. You cannot cheat your fate. The mind is a fragile tool. Will it bend or break when I invade? Your thoughts are no longer your own. This one looks like they are well-informed. Your steadfast focus is admirable, Templar, if only it were not so misdirected. The gift of psionic power will do nothing to slow your demise, Templar. You cannot hope to ever attain the power of the elders, much less those who serve them. Perhaps you should take further time to reflect, Templar, before you find yourself outmatched. Your overconfidence will be your undoing, Templar. Only 2 of the elders chosen remain in the hunt. I intend on being the last. The chosen dwindle in numbers, but my focus is unwavering. It's only logical that you eliminate the weakest of the chosen first. Now 2 remain. Only 1 other of my kind remains. I will not be the next to fall. With half of the elders chosen already gone, the prize is mine for the taking. You would dare kill a child of the elders. For that, your lives must be forfeit. You have succeeded in killing but one of my brethren. I assure you I will not fall so easily. The wind carries me. I am the shadow. I move with the wind. The winds are my province. The wind cannot be contained. I drift beyond perception. Where I go, you cannot follow. You've seen nothing. I fade away. I welcome the darkness. Our previous encounter and my subsequent defeat will only serve to motivate me further. You've wasted precious time. You should not have allowed me to find you again. I return, having rededicated myself to the calling of the elders. Your forces will fall. There can be no honor in flight from battle, even at the elders' behest. I will make amends for my past defeat. You've bested me before, but my commitment is unwavering. I will find your forces wherever they may wander. You've given me a chance to remedy the mistakes of our previous encounter. Prepare yourselves. It's not often I encounter the same foe twice, rarer still having been defeated once already. I relish the opportunity to redeem myself. I will not be so easily defeated again. I should not have taken our previous encounter so lightly, Commander. My apologies. May your forces die well. You surprised me in our last encounter, Commander. Perhaps the elders are right about you. Let us find out. With every scar, a new rival is burned into my memory. I will never forget your strike against me. The wounds of our previous encounter may heal, but I never forget the one who marked me. Each of my scars is a testament to a battle well fought, even those given to me by you. I still bear the scars of our last encounter. Perhaps you need a reminder as well. You've left me with scars that will never heal. It's only fair that I return the favor. Today you shed my blood, but in return I will take this soldier and learn all that they know of your plans. I fear no wounds, but you should fear the knowledge that your soldier will no doubt provide me in captivity, Commander. If I must suffer in exchange for your soldiers, then so be it. Their knowledge will justify the cost in the end. A price was paid in my blood today, but in return, your soldier will join me and share the stories of your resistance, Commander. You fought well today, but not well enough to prevent your soldier from becoming my captive. A noble effort in battle, squandered by the shame of allowing this captive to be taken. I wonder what they will share with me. My wounds will heal, but the knowledge I gained today will never leave me. I will see you again soon. You have fought well today, but I've gained a great deal of knowledge at your expense. You may have wounded me gravely, but at the cost of what knowledge of your future plans, Commander? These wounds are only temporary, but the knowledge you have sacrificed today will surely have long-lasting implications. You have wounded me today, but at what expense? For I have already learned more than I could have hoped. I will heal given time, but I fear you may never recover from the exchange of knowledge that took place here today, Commander. A powerful trophy. You wield it well. You honor the fallen by wielding their weapon. I know that weapon all too well. A trophy well earned, no doubt. There is no honor in this. Is that all your skill would allow? A cowardly strike. How clumsy of you. You lack nuance. An unusual weapon, not nearly as primitive as it would appear. That weapon bears the mark of another. Where did you find it? Only a true craftsman could create such a weapon. You cannot hide forever. Cowardice disguised as strategy. I will find you. There is no place you can hide from me. You will regret your deceitful attack. I respect your loyalty to an ally in need. You will die honorably today. How many are you willing to sacrifice to save this one? Let us find out. You've come for your friend. An honorable, if not foolish, decision. I admire your attempts at loyalty, as futile as they might be. Humans do share an admirable sense of loyalty, even in the face of certain death. You are a resourceful species. Just look at how far you've come. I've enjoyed watching your kind adapt in the face of insurmountable odds. Perhaps with these new weapons, you'll present more of a challenge. In the end, it will make no difference what technology you appropriate from my kind. Technology can only take you so far without the skill to wield it. Do not concern yourselves with these simple facilities, Commander. I am a much greater threat to your existence. You merely disrupt a simple cog in the Elder's great machine. This victory means nothing. I had hoped your kind would never stumble across this facility, Commander. Some things are best left unknown. The Elders had expected you would eventually intrude into this facility. Perhaps it is time you learn the truth. Forget what you see this day, and press forward no more. No good can come from this. Before you press forward and analyze your ill-begotten spoils, ask yourself, Commander, do you truly want to know what awaits beyond that facility? What can you do with your newfound knowledge of the Forge? Do you think the Elders are unaware of your intentions? You've captured a number of objects from these facilities, but do you truly understand what it is that you've found? Be careful of the newfound prizes you have stolen from our facilities, Commander. They are powerful toys in the hands of children. The body you've taken from the facility you call the Forge, return it now. You cannot possibly grasp its true purpose. If you only understood the true purpose of what you found at the Forge, Commander, you would be thanking us. I suppose it can never be that easy. Your victory at the Forge will only accelerate the Elder's plans. You should have listened to me, Commander. The artifact you now possess, what do you intend to do with it? I'm not sure you fully understand its power. It has taken our races thousands of years to master the principles of the psionic gate. Return what you have stolen before you inadvertently destroy us all. The object you so brazenly removed stood unmolested long before you were born. You may come to regret having taken this particular prize. You've made quite a habit of taking trophies that belong to the Elders. Do you even know what it is you now keep aboard your ship? You continually impress me with your progress, Commander. I had not thought you capable of acquiring the Psi Gate. Truly, you are worthy of the Elder's prize. I won't be slowed by your feeble attacks. You'll have to do better than that. That will not be enough to stop me. I had expected so much more from the great XCOM. Where are your grand strategies now, Commander? It must pain you to lose another precious life. I know that each loss is a great blow to your people, Commander. They aren't so easily replaced, are they? A trivial loss, easily replaced. They have served with honor, their duty to the Elders fulfilled. If the Elders had expected more, then I wouldn't be here. They fall just as they serve, without question or regret. As one dies, another is already born to take its place. They die as warriors, as great a death as one could hope for. Of those born by the Elders' hands, not all are created equal. They exist to serve the Elders, to fight and die on the field of battle. There is no shame in their defeat. They know nothing of their actions. What value do you place on the lives of your enemy? In their eyes, you have only brought them one step closer to the Elders' embrace. Loyalty alone was not enough to protect them. The death of an Advent priest will surely anger my brother. Another priest returns to the Elders. A difficult day for you, no doubt, Commander, to suffer such losses and lose a soldier to captivity. Perhaps you should reassess your strategies, Commander. To lose so many soldiers in battle, and then another to captivity. A poor showing. Many have fallen today, and for this soldier given up to captivity, the worst is yet to come. Your forces have suffered greatly, and still I have learned so much from them. Not only have your forces suffered immeasurably, but they've told me more than I could have hoped for about your operations. The knowledge your decimated soldiers have shared today will no doubt lead to even greater losses for your people in the future. So many of your forces fell in our last encounter. I was worried you might run out of fresh recruits. I hope you've improved your tactics since our last engagement, Commander. A soldier's life should not be discarded so frivolously. It must be difficult to maintain morale after suffering such a heavy blow last we met, Commander. The Elders promised me a worthy adversary in you, Commander. As with most things in this world, I find myself yet again disappointed. An advanced weapon for your kind, I suppose. Slowly you advance, clinging to our most basic technologies. Is that the best your researchers could come up with? Perhaps you should consider a more traditional weapon. Are you sure you know how to use that weapon? If you weren't prepared to strike, then why bother? Your mistake could prove costly. Never commit to strike unless you are truly ready. Do you lack the courage of your convictions? Surely you can do better. Perhaps if you stopped allowing your troops to be captured, you wouldn't expend so much effort in recovering them. So, you've taken one back. Somehow I doubt it will be the last of your soldiers that I take captive. Your recent actions against our facilities only slow the inevitable, a temporary distraction at best. These constructions will come and go, but the Elder's vision cannot be so easily hindered. Heroic, but futile. Just as quickly as you destroy these meaningless facilities, the Elders build another in its place. The pain will only strengthen my focus. I cannot be so easily dissuaded. I will not be deterred. A trivial wound. One can grow accustomed to pain. You will suffer for that. It is but a scratch. Finally, a true strike. You will share in my pain. Now the battle can begin. A half-hearted attempt at best. You make this too easy. You lack focus. I await a true challenger. Will you actually train for combat? How have you managed to come this far? I had expected something more. You are the best this planet has to offer. Perhaps someone of more skill should try. Your training fails you. This world holds a great deal of promise. One must simply look past their current inhabitants. At one time, your people fought honorably. Now you scurry in the shadows like rodents. The elders have been too lenient with you, too clever in their ways. I will leave you with no questions. The fate of this world rests on the shoulders of your band of misfits. But in the end, the blame for its loss will lie with you. You've proven resilient in the face of overwhelming odds, and still you've accomplished so little. Was it worth it? Now we will see the talents of XCOM's great commander in action. The resurgence of XCOM ends today. This is the beginning of the end for your resistance. Are you prepared to face the Elders chosen? Send your lambs to the slaughter. I am coming for you, Commander. Your soldiers will die today, Commander, but they die with honor. I will deliver you to the next world without delay. Take comfort, for there is dignity in death to a superior opponent. When facing a true master, there is no shame in despair. You are outmatched, and your time is running short, Commander. I see you've collected a trophy from one of my fallen brethren. Wield it well. Let us see if that weapon serves you better than its previous owner. By wielding that weapon, you honor the fallen more than you realize. First they will suffer, then they will die. There is no room for mistakes here. Your forces grow weaker with every breath. They won't last long at this rate. Their blood is on your hands, Commander. For some, the pain would be empowering. Their wounds will quicken the march to death. What will you do when they can no longer fight? The Elders insisted on a peace with your deplorable species, and at its heart, this tower stands as a testament to this ill-conceived union. Since you continue to flee and hide like vermin, I will come to you, and we will fight at the threshold of your sanctuary. I will not waste another opportunity to strike at your heart. You have taken a great many things from the Elders, and I will be the one to return them all. Now a true test of your allies' devotion to the cause. Will they waver in the face of death? There will be no strongholds, no bastions to serve your fledgling resistance. I will see them crumble. I will spread fear across this world. All will know what lies ahead. The Elders have nearly come to realize their vision, and so it would seem time grows short for both of us, Commander. My training, my focus, all of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated. Slowly, my knowledge of your movement grows, and with each passing day, I come closer to ending your ceaseless flight from battle. The time is near, for I have learned all that I require to arrive at your doorstep, Commander. Prepare for your return. Your interference in my plans may slow, but can never stop the inevitable fate of this world. It would seem there is no end to the troubles that pursue you, Commander. I cannot imagine this will improve your chances of success. You must come to understand balance. Otherwise, you may find yourself overwhelmed by the world itself. You had your opportunity to avoid this scenario, but now you must face it directly. Your world grows a bit darker as the Elder's vision takes form. If That was the best you can manage in battle. This world will be mine even sooner than I had envisioned. I had expected so much more from you. Perhaps the elders have grown weak after so many centuries. Where will the people of this planet turn when they realize their last hope has fallen? Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills. There is no shame in a tactical withdrawal. One must know one's limits. Once I've regrouped, we will be seeing each other again. The next time we meet, I will be prepared to end this. It was inevitable that I be favored among the chosen to rule this world. All who remain will fall before me. Enjoy your final days of freedom, Commander. Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention. We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There is a fine line between honor and hypocrisy. There is no shame in admitting my admiration for your resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. I was born of battle, of a desire to face my enemies in combat and surrender to no one. In you, I see a shadow of my own creation. Do you see the cost of your actions? Do your soldiers truly understand what lies ahead for them? Bear witness. Your soldiers should never allow themselves to be captured in battle. Their dishonor will only be compounded by their suffering. How long do you think it will be before our newest prisoner reveals your secrets? That it would take a machine for you to truly understand the Elder's ways shows the depth of your inexperience. The cooperation of these extremists will do little to unite the forces of your resistance, Commander. If it was your intention to aggravate me further by seeking the aid of those traitorous dogs, then you have succeeded. Your Templar friends are no different than countless other species who found themselves obsessed with the Elder's power. Be warned, Commander. Your pursuits into these facilities will only be met with death for all you send to satisfy your curiosity. Given your limited resources, you would be wise to leave this site untouched, for any incursion will be met with swift reprisal. The Elders have created a great many things, but today you have destroyed what is perhaps most sacred to their vision. It was a courageous, if not entirely foolish act. I have often wondered why the Elders would entrust their knowledge within a being so temperamental, so unmoved by our pursuits. The Elders will have me kill any of your loyal forces sent to investigate this site, Commander. Will you tell your soldiers of their fate? You would do well to leave all that you have found where it lies. You are not prepared for the path that lies ahead. You would seize upon the Elders' creations, but your attempts at hindering their vision will only mean minor delays in the unyielding march towards eternity. Humans and their curiosity are not easily separated, but now you would cross the threshold towards something beyond your understanding. I will mourn my fallen kin, just as you mourn your fallen compatriots, through the blood of my enemies spilled in battle. Regardless of their own ruinous choices, I will avenge the death of my sibling in the Elder's name. My siblings are often careless, so it is of no surprise to learn of your victory over them in battle. Still, I will mourn their loss. The elders' disgust for the loss of my kin is beyond measure, for we were all warned of the price of failure here. Had they not fallen by your hand, it was surely inevitable that they would have suffered the same fate through the elders' own wrath. You should prepare your forces for these difficult outcomes, Commander. The elders would not have sent me were I not skilled in my craft. I was created as the herald of victory, for no warrior with greater talents can be found anywhere within the elders' dominion. Do not wallow in defeat, for your meager forces stood little chance of ever besting a warrior of my talents. I am no ordinary servant of the elders. I do not require the tactical insights you once provided these lesser beings. As you have seen, I am quite versed in battle. Your defeat was all but certain the moment you had the misfortune to cross paths with me, Commander. Your soldiers fought well today, Commander. Their victory well earned. But do not expect that I will be discouraged, for I am dauntless in my mission. Given the sacrifices you are willing to make on the battlefield, it was inevitable that you would eventually find limited success in some form. I will learn from this defeat and return stronger and more resilient to your tactics. A victory without design is as aimless as those condemned to drift in the void. Savor your victory, for there are no assurances of a future for any of us. If these are the support structures of your resistance, then I will strike at your foundation. Any who would aid in your defiance of the elders will suffer the same fate, Commander. Do your friends realize that their fate hinges only on your return to the elders' grasp? Innocent lives will be lost today, no doubt, and their blood will be on your hands. They made their choice, and now they will suffer the consequences. These trusting followers of the Resistance have paid the ultimate price for their brazen contempt of the elders. The elders do not see them as innocents, be they man, woman, or child. All who stand in defiance are to be purged. Honor be damned. I take no satisfaction in battle with those who do not know it and would not seek it. But I am beholden to my master's will, and they would silence all questions. You have brought many new faces to serve among your resistance, but when they needed you most, you failed to protect them. Let this stand as a reminder to you, Commander. Until you return to your place at the Elder's side, all who would stand with you in defiance will suffer the same fate. You have avoided these shallow attempts at subversion. This time, victory can be found through the most unorthodox of means, but today it was not fated. There is no honor in these tactics, and I do not regret their failure. I will find success elsewhere. These lowly tactics will not sully my honor. In my service to the elders, I am obligated to try even the most disreputable of tactics. To win this war, there is no approach that is beneath me in my service to the elders. In my quest to be the elders' favored child, even I must resort to the deceptive tactics of my enemy. You should recognize the simplicity of these tactics, Commander, for they are the same as those you employ against the elders. Just as you have adapted your campaigns to fuel the resistance, so too shall I adapt to satisfy the elders' vision and claim my reward. If these are the methods that are required to fulfill my purpose, then so be it. I find these captives are often eager to share their experiences once the pressure of disappointing their commander has been removed from their conscience. Given time, your prisoner will no doubt share all that they know, especially when faced with the ceaseless terror of the void. The forces of Advent have taken many captives in their time, but they are not nearly as persuasive as I am. To gain the upper hand on my siblings, I must use whatever means necessary to gather fresh information. False promises of rescue are always a valuable tool in extracting intelligence from these human prisoners. Your pathetic attempt at subterfuge has failed, and now one of your soldiers is my captive. If you had hoped to deceive me, you'll have to try harder. Our newest captive is the price of your failure. It seems you've left one of your people behind. Unfortunately, I can't promise you their safety. I have no doubt the soldier you left in the field will be a great benefit to my intelligence gathering. I cannot fault you for showing loyalty to an ally in need. It would dishonor us both to deny your success. I suppose after having allowed them to be captured, the least you could do is mount a rescue attempt. I just hope your soldier was not too scarred by the experience, as brief as it was. There will be no refuge, no more holes for you to hide in. I am coming for you. All has been revealed. I hope you will prepare a warm welcome for my arrival. I'm coming for you, Commander. There will be no further delays. Things are becoming clear. I now see how you plan on subverting our forces. Proceed carefully. You're beginning to slip. Your plans are no longer as unpredictable as you may have thought. The risks are ever increasing. It won't be long now, Commander. Just as your plans become clear, so too will the location of your avenger. With each passing day, I come closer to finding you and your remaining forces. Ready yourself. You should only hope that I find you before the others do. They aren't nearly as civil. Time is not on your side. It won't be long before I find you, Commander. Did you honestly expect to operate in the shadows while I still move among the living? Your efforts have become well known to the people of this world, but I am afraid you bring them nothing but false hope, Commander. Your response to this defeat will be a true test of your character. How will you contend with such a challenge? You had a golden opportunity to strike at my one refuge in this loathsome world, and you squandered it in a half-hearted strike. Now that occasion is lost to you forever, and there will be no further trespasses against me. You have given your fallen soldier as honorable an exit from this foolhardy campaign as any of your kind could hope for. Your soldier has died as honorable a death as any seasoned warrior could ever hope for. Do not mourn them, envy them. If your newfound understanding will bring us closer to a decisive ending, then I welcome your attempts to find me.
You have repeatedly underestimated me. I told you I was coming, yet I see you have made no effort to prepare. How disappointing. Shall we begin? At last, a true battle. You have done well, XCOM. Know that you have earned a good death. You have fought well, XCOM. May you reclaim this world for your